Well, good evening, YouTube. It's going to be a different kind of live stream tonight. Check out the title. My goodness. How you doing, West Haven, always and forever? Good to see you out there. Muhammad. Ha! Merhaba. Hushkalden. Welcome. Jacob Carey, how you doing? West Haven, thank you. By God, you don't need to do that, girl. Save that money and donate it to someone else that needs it. I appreciate your kindness. Oh, man. We got my buddy, a longtime buddy, Takedown Man. What's up? Waiting on my truck to get washed. By God, Takedown Man's at the car wash. What a place to be watching videos. Look, I can see Takedown Man right now. Just checking out YouTube videos, live streams. Man, it's been a long time. How are you doing? Wow. Haunted Trucking, how are you doing? Oh, my God. Hey, like I said, you never know what's going to happen at a Cab 7 live stream, right? Or who's going to show up, right? I'm going to do I'm going to do an interesting live stream tonight, and it's about prepping. Let's be serious about it, all right? How much food do you got in your house? How long can you sustain yourself on the food that you got in your house, right? Some people don't got no food. They got maybe some condiments in the refrigerator or some condiments in the cupboards, right? But they go out every night to a restaurant, right? Fast food restaurant, maybe a sit down. But with COVID going on, a lot of people, thank you, West Haven. Stop now, girl. Doggone it. The average person usually goes out to a fast food restaurant, right? About 5 days a week. 5 days a week. Me, I go out maybe, if I'm lucky, maybe once every 2 months I go to a fast food restaurant. But tonight we're going to talk about food preparation, all right? Everything from, can you see this machine here? All right, from this machine right here, and that portions out your meals. And I'm going to show you how to use that food prepping machine. Okay, I'm going to show you how to use that. I've got some elbow macaroni noodles, and I've got some rice, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use that food prepping machine. Now, behind me, I've got a bag of rice, 5-pound bag of rice, and I've got a bucket that it's sitting on. Well, right next to it, and I don't know if you can see it or not, there's another bucket right next to it. Okay, and inside that bucket is water. And you go, well, why would you store water in a bucket? That's stupid. There's other things that you can store water in. Well, just because they make containers for water doesn't mean that you can't store them in something else that's food grade plastic, okay? Food grade plastic, 5-gallon buckets. Now inside, I'm going to test out this water because when I put the water in this 5-gallon bucket, the year was 2016. No additives. I didn't add no bleach to it. I haven't touched it. So I'm going to open it up and I'm going to fill up one of these little water bottles. Okay, this is empty. I'm going to fill up one of these little water bottles with the water that's in this bucket, and I'm going to test it out. 5-year-old water that's been sitting in a bucket. Let's see what the look on my face is going to be. Takedown Man said he's got 6 months worth of food. 6 months worth of food to feed a family of 7. That's a hell of a lot of groceries right there. Mason Fox, how you doing? Good to see you out there. You should see my kitchen, said West Haven, always and forever. Really? and then enough ammo to hunt and cast my own ammo if need be. Exactly. And then a passport for the Philippines, just in case. Woo! Damn. Takedown man. Let me tell you, I think you might be overeducated, brother. This live stream may not be able to help you out. Breakaway homesteader, how you doing? So good to see you out there. I hope that I see a lot of homesteaders come to this live stream tonight, because this live stream might teach you a few things that you didn't know about, right? There is nothing wrong with being prepared. Now, I've been doing this for years and years and years. I also grow my own food. For any of those that know, I grow my own vegetables, right? I do. I don't grow enough vegetables to sustain this household. I don't. But I just like the fact that I can get out in the garden, throw some seeds in the earth, let the sun and rain do what it needs to, and 45 to 90 days later, I'm plucking stuff from the earth and eating it, stuff that I grew myself. What a good feeling, right? A lot of people don't know nothing about gardening, and they have no interest in it. But I'll tell you what, you're the people that are going to be out there going, where the hell's the food at? The grocery store's empty. God, what the hell am I going to do? Right? You're going to be knocking on neighbors' doors going, you got some food? Now, I learned a long time ago, there's nothing wrong with being prepared. All right? That's the simple fact. Be prepared. And it takes people like myself and others out there that are putting videos on YouTube, preppers, what have you, survivalists. They don't put those videos out there for nothing. They're out there for you, to teach you, right? Nothing wrong with being prepared. But Cab, I don't got enough money to buy a little extra each payday. Bullshit. Bullshit. How often do you get a soda pop? How often do you get an ice cream? How often do you get candies and cakes? Do you really need that shit? No. Instead of spending that money on all those things that you don't need for yourself, why don't you invest in a little bit of extra nutrition, right? Canned goods, beans, rice. Beans, rice will last years and years and years if you prep it right. This could be a great live stream tonight. I can already see. Man, oh man. Takedown man's going, I'm prepared. Ants, bugs, etc. are a great food source if need be, and you are exactly right. Let me tell you something there, Takedown man. I had a challenge from my good buddy Green Bay Wacky, and I said, Green Bay, we're gonna do a great video. And trust me, it should get a lot of views. Okay, what are we going to do? Well, I challenge you, Green Bay Wacky, to eat a worm. Just go out in your yard, pluck a worm from the earth, and eat it. No way. I said, and the other challenge is to get a cricket, pluck it from wherever it's at, and eat it. No way. I said, I don't think you'll be saying that if you're starving and there was nothing else to eat. Are you just going to go ahead and die? Or are you going to eat that earthworm or eat that cricket? It's up to you. Right? You can start a fire and you can cook them over a fire. Get a whole bunch of them. Mix them up in a pot. Yeah. I was willing to do that. I was willing to do that with Green Bay Wacky, and he said no. He was not willing to do it. The thought of it disgusted him. Well, let me tell you, I've never eaten an earthworm, and I've never eaten a cricket. But I would do it. I'd do it on a video, no doubt. And if I can do it, anyone can do it. Patricia, how you doing out there, girl? Morrison John, good evening, Cab, and everyone in the chat. Morrison, how you doing? Takedown Man said also, if you have 50 Raid pet stores, a lot of that is available to be used for human consumption. Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. Tractor Supply. Tractor Supply has medicine. Did you know that? Did any of you know that Tractor Supply has medicine? No, it's not made for humans. It's made for animals and fish. But if you take your 2 feet, right, and you go over there and you study, write down those medications, and on your cell phone, type in that medication and see what it is used for. Did you know that some of those medications over at Tractor Supply that are meant for fish and for animals, you can actually use for yourself? Did you know that? You do the study yourself, okay? You do the footwork. If you don't believe me, trust me, there are some medications over there that you can use yourself. Hold on a second. Let's see here. Bo Burton, Medhaba, RC, cockroaches are best with melted butter and salt. Never tried that before, but I'd be willing to do it. I'd be willing to do it. Patty E, how you doing? So, you know what I'm going to do sometime this evening? I don't know how long this live stream is going to last, but let me tell you, I want to bring some people up on the panel because I want to be educated too. I don't know everything, right? I don't know everything about prepping. I don't. I know what I know. I got some books up here that I've delved into, right? And I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on prepping. And it's because of those YouTube videos, it got me interested. Got me interested. So I wouldn't mind having some people up on the panel tonight that are like-minded. If you like prepping, you're into that, and you got some ideas that you want to share with all of us, I'd love to bring you up, okay? Keep that in mind. Let's see. Just take off the back legs and wings, and you are good to go. Well, I know that grasshoppers, you got to take off the back legs because if you look at the back of a grasshopper or the legs of a grasshopper, they're sharp little swords off the back of their legs. And you munch down on one of those, you could cut your insides up real bad. That's a fact. So take the damn legs off, all right? You don't want to be tearing up your intestines. Gamer Pharaoh, how are you doing? There is a lot of people in here who want to be on your panel. Well, I don't know that. I haven't seen anyone say anything yet. But I ain't going to do that right away because there's some things that I want to share with all of you out there. But can you do me a favor? We only got 20 people watching this live stream. Can you all share this out? Can you do that for me? All right. Share it out. Let people know that tonight we're talking about an important topic, or at least I think it's important. Prepping. Okay? Whether people like it or not, there are a lot of bugs and flowers and sugar. Well, I have seen that. I have seen that, especially in rice. Now, if you don't store your rice properly, oh my God, you should see the little bugs in rice and then flour too. That's right. What do they call those bugs in flour? Mealy bugs? Oh my God. Ugh. Disgusting. Oh yeah. You got to learn how to prep your foods to prevent that from happening. How you store your food is important as well. People store food in cardboard boxes. They think that's pretty smart. Let's go over to U-Haul, get some those heavy duty cardboard boxes and store our food in it. Well, you got one thing right, storing it, okay? Storing it. But didn't you think that maybe rats and mice might chew through that cardboard and get up into that rice? Yeah. Sometimes we don't think about that stuff. right? That's why I say you got to educate yourself, right? I use plastic buckets, 5-gallon plastic buckets, and I've had them for, oh, geez, 7 years now, maybe even longer, 7 or 8 years now. Have had no problems whatsoever, never, ever. And I swear by plastic 5-gallon buckets. Got plastic containers, says Takedown Man. My maggots and mushrooms, no biggie protein. So I'm going to open up this 5-gallon bucket in front of you all. All right. Now keep in mind that the water that's in this bucket is from 2016. Okay. It has not been prepped. I did not add bleach to it. And by the way, a lot of people add bleach to their water if they're going to store it for a while, right? And that's to keep all of the nastiness out. What do you call that? Uh, Germs. Um, I'm at a lack of words. Help me out here. Hold on just a second. Hold on. Now, bleach is not 100% is not 100% proof worthy, okay? But it's better than nothing at all. And by the way, when you put bleach in water, okay, now there's a certain measurement, all right? You got to do some math. Just a couple capfuls for a 5-gallon bucket. But listen, the thing about bleach, it's only good for 6 months. It dissipates after a period of time, about 6 months. And then it's as if you didn't put no bleach in your water at all. Keep that in mind. About every 6 months, put those couple capfuls of bleach in your water, right? To keep it drinkable. You want to make sure you keep the bacteria and fungus. Thank you, Takedown Man. That's exactly right. That's what I was trying to think of. Grandpa's Place, how you doing, brother? You know all about this stuff. My bro has a place out in the woods, all right, and is gonna go off grid. Nothing wrong with that. I admire people that do that. Get a piece of property, right? Get a piece of property somewhere out in the middle of nowhere. Live off grid. Grow your own food. Hunt for your own food. Hell yeah, that's the kind of life I like. Sandra, how you doing? I had a deer eating a tequila sucker with with the worm inside. It was gross. Don't do it. Well, I can guarantee you the Takedown Man's done that more than once. I'm sure he's eaten that worm a few times back in the day. Let me get this 5-gallon bucket up here. Hold on. Water is not light, okay? Water weighs a hell of a lot. God dang. Hold on just a second here. I want to get the camera situated. Okay. Now let me show you here. Let's see if you can see this date. All right. Check out the date there. Okay, 2016. January 4th is when I put this water in this 5-gallon bucket. Now I'm going to talk about these buckets as well. All right. These are from Emergency Essentials. What a great company to go through. I'm going to open up the lid here. What a great company. They got everything prepping, everything prepping. This is a screw-on lid, okay? Check this out. Look at that. Look. Check that out. Looks like water. By God, it sure does. Now, inside this lid is a rubber rand, okay? So it makes it waterproof. So and that's the sole purpose why I bought these lids. They're anywhere from $17 to $25 a piece. You can get these actually over at Home Depot. A lot of you probably didn't know about that. But make sure it has this rubber round on the inside, okay? This is what makes it proof worthy. All right, there ain't nothing going to get up inside your buckets. It's definitely worth it. Okay, January 2016. Here's my water. I've got an empty bottle right here. Okay, let's go ahead. By God. All right, there we go. We got a good portion up in that bottle there. Now, like I said, I didn't add no bleach to it. This water is 5 years old, sitting in a food grade bucket. Some of you are probably going, "That's gross. I wouldn't drink water that's been sitting in a bucket for 5 years. Hell no." Let's check it out. Cheers. Tastes like water to me. Be it 5 years, still tastes the same. Hasn't changed a bit. Man. See, I like to share these ideas with you because I know that they work. I'm not going to try to sell you, bullshit. All right. If I wouldn't do it myself, I'm not going to share it with you, right? If I'm not going to do it myself. And I always say, prove it. Prove it in front of a group of people or that one person that you're trying to teach about prepping, okay? Prove it. 5 years old, 2016, and it tastes like the day that water went in that bucket, no doubt. Remember, food grade buckets. Now, you can get these pretty much anywhere, all right? Now, I know that Tractor Supply sells food grade buckets because hold on a second. Tractor Supply deals with animals, right? Farm animals. So of course the animals can be eaten out of plastic buckets or bins. They got to be food grade. Make it safe for them, right? So if you go over to Tractor Supply, they sell these buckets. I don't know. I think $3-4 per bucket. Now I don't know if they sell these lids or not. They may or may not. You'd have to check that out. But I know that Home Depot sells them, or at least the last time I went over to Home Depot to buy these lids, they do sell them. And I think at the time they were selling for right around $20 for one of these lids. But trust me, it is worth it. Okay, it's worth it. Water. 5 years later, and I'm still drinking it. There's the name of these lids, but I can't remember what the name of these lids are called. I can't remember what the name of them are called. But it's also food grade, okay? Food grade. Now there's two types of ways to store your food. Now you can get these pretty much at any of your big box stores. Check this out. Okay, this is made specifically for the machine that I use, okay? It's just plastic sleeves, okay? And what you do is you make the bag the way you want it, to the size that you want to make it, okay? Now this is pricey. It's about $45, but you get 5 rolls inside of it, okay? To me, it's worth it. It's worth it in storing your food, okay? So what I've done Now check this out again. You can get this at Walmart, right? Check out Walmart. You can find this. They sell it by the single roll, 2 roll, or these 5 roll boxes. All right. There's the size of the bags or the sleeves. You got to make it into a bag yourself. So what I've done, I've got a nice little stack here of them. What I've done is I've put them in my machine, right? Heated it at the end, right? And I'm anal retentive, so I do it like 2 or 3 times. I melt along the edge 2 or 3 times, because if that first seal doesn't hold, at least you got that second or third seal, right? So you got this kind of bag that you can store your food up in, which I prefer this, or before I show it, does anyone know what the other bag is? I'm looking out in the chat there. What's the other type of bag? Does anyone know? Let's see who answers this first. What's the other type of bag? Do 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 do. Have you started any planting yet? Yes. I've already put out 2 videos, one on sunflowers, and I just planted corn yesterday or day before yesterday. And the next vegetable I'm planting is Blue Lake bush beans. I'll be next. I'll do a video on that as well. No, not Ziploc. Exactly. Iron Dog. Iron Dog, you're the winner. You're the winner. That's right. Mylar bags. Now let me show you what that looks like. Now inside this bucket, I've got lentils. Okay, lentils. And this is what a Mylar bag looks like. Okay, it's like a silver kind of looking bag, almost like a cellophane, but it's a plastic. It's a plastic. All right. And you do the same thing, heat seal it, right? Heat seal it. How long has this been heat sealed? I put a date on everything. Okay, I put a date on everything. Let me see here. Get some light. Where the hell's the date? There it is. 1 cup of garbanzo beans. And oh my God. Okay. I did this back on January 2014. Now, I don't know if you can see that or not. No, probably not. But January, there it is. January of 2014. And guess what? It hasn't lost its seal. Just like the day that I packed it, right? Just like the day I packed it. And this will last 25, 30 years. 25, 30 years. As long as it's still sealed, it's good to go, right? So here's your choice. Mylar bags or these clear plastic bags. Now, I like the clear plastic bags because I like to see what I'm looking at. All right, I want to see what food is stored up in there. Here, you don't have that opportunity. Okay. Now, some people prefer Mylar over the plastic, but I prefer the plastic because I like to see what's inside. Okay. Let's see, looking out in the chat. For dried goods, those bags are good for frozen goods. Exactly. And you know what? Speaking of these bags here, when I go to the grocery store and I buy myself hamburger or chicken, right? Hamburger or chicken, I'll go ahead and store them in these bags and throw them in the freezer, right? They'll last forever. And the other nice thing about it, compared to a Ziploc, now for those that know about these bags, you don't get freezer burnt. You don't get freezer burnt. All right, Ziploc bag, you're going to get freezer burnt. No doubt about it. I don't care what Ziploc you use. I don't care. I've used all the Ziploc bags, all the different companies. You're gonna get freezer burnt. But when you use the food prep machine, right? you ain't going to have that problem. Or at least I haven't had that problem in years. Have had no problem with freezer burnt. Looking out in the chat. Marilyn Wells, how you doing? Stealth says, what's that thing behind the white and yellow bucket? The white and yellow bucket. For any flat earthers out there, that's a globe. That's a globe. When I was a kid, my parents bought me a globe. That's from the 1970s. It's been around a while. But that's the earth back there. So there you go. All right. So at the time when I was really big on Mylar bags are expensive. Let me tell you, they ain't cheap. Okay, they are not cheap. They're expensive. Mylar bags, put them in a file. Okay, so but look, you're protecting your investment simply by putting them in the bags, right? Heat sealing them, and then put them in a waterproof container like this 5-gallon bucket, right? Like this 5-gallon bucket here. And you're good to go for the next 25, 30, 40 years. Who knows? Who knows? Now I've eaten the food that I've stored that was 5, 6 years old. And I'm going to tell you right now, doesn't taste no different than the day that I packed it up. If you do it properly, right? If you do it properly, it's going to taste the same as it did the day that you packed it. Right? What a great investment right here. What a great life investment. And these are mobile, right? They're easy to grab and put in the back of your pickup truck or the trunk of your car, back seat of your car, whatever. Very mobile. I like to pack using 5-gallon buckets, right? I'm going to show you how this machine works. Let's see. Beyond Burgers are not frozen until they reach the store. Carolina Creek Fox, how you doing? We got 27 people watching this. By God, this is a darn shame. 27 people watching this. You know, this information that I'm giving out is good information, right? I wish there was a hell of a lot more people that were into this. You know, there's people out there that call people that are preppers crazy people. Oh, you're all crazy. You're all crazy. Well, I'll tell you, when an emergency comes up, they ain't calling us crazy no more. They're the ones out there that are hooting and hollering that they weren't prepared, right? Oh, I don't got no food. I'm coming to your door and knocking on it. You got some food? We don't have no water. Don't have no water. You got water? Let me tell you, right over here in the corner of my garage is a 250-gallon water container. I don't remember. IBC, I think it's called an IBC tote. I think it's called IBC, something like that. But I've got a 250-gallon tote in the corner of my garage. Now, it's been in the corner of my garage for about 7 years. 7 years. Full of water. I did the bleach treatments to it, right? I did the bleach treatments to it. And I can drink that water if I wanted to. But I use the water I haven't used it yet, but if I were to use it and we didn't have no water, that water is going to service my garden, right? It's going to service my garden. It's going to service for keep myself clean as well, right? Soap and some water, and we're good to go. Ain't nothing wrong with being prepared, folks. Some of you people don't think about that. It's like, wow, Cab 7's got a 250-gallon tote of water? Holy crap, I would have never guessed that. Well, it's because people like preppers out there and survivalists to teach me this stuff, just in case. Just in case. I know what it's like to go without water for half the year. Lived out in a mobile home on my parents' property. There was no serviceable water except during the summertime. That's when the water was turned on, was during the summer. And it's out at this campground that they invested in. You could buy some land and what have you, what have you. Anyhow, the only time that the water would be turned on was during the summer. So I had to go get my own water. I had to go get it. And so we had a pump in the backyard, right? It's a post that sticks out of the ground and has a handle at the top of it, and you crank it. Well, it ain't no fun doing that in the wintertime. Ain't no fun doing that in the wintertime. But if I wanted to flush my toilet and fill up that back tank, I filled up a 5-gallon bucket during the wintertime. Yes, I did. Brought it in the trailer. And I always have like 2 or 3 5-gallon buckets just in prep. But what a pain in the ass for half the year not having water. You'd have to go out and fetch it for yourself. So I know what it's like to go without water, right? Man, oh man. Nothing wrong with educating yourself a little bit. Let's see. How can you look into your child's eye and tell them why they are starving while you light up a camel and pop a beer? God dang. Well, I don't got no kid, but I'm going to light up a cigarette. And drink some water. Since I quit drinking 15 years ago. Let me add on to what Iron Dog was saying. Okay, just a tip for you parents out there. Teach your kids about prepping. Okay? Teach your kids about prepping. Teach your kids about gardening. It's the best thing that you could ever do for them. We don't know what our future is like, right? It's not looking too good. It's looking pretty bleak, isn't it? Nothing wrong with educating your kids about prepping and gardening. Jelly Duck, how you doing? Hey there, Ben. It's good to see you. I remember you on D Live. Well, I'm still on D Live. That's still my home base. But I got to maintain my YouTube channel as well. Grandpa's Place said they used to call preppers crazy. After this last winter in Texas, they are not calling us crazy anymore. Ain't that the truth? I'm serious. Preppers are some of the most preppers are some of the most knowledgeable people on the planet. Now, I'm going to tell you about a glorified prepper out there. And there's a whole bunch of them. But there's a certain sect of people. Now, they don't call themselves preppers, right? They call themselves Amish. But if there were anyone that I would have to depend on or I'd want to depend on, it'd be the Amish people, right? The Amish people. They don't believe in modern convenience. No, sirree. And I live in the country of Amish. Trust me, they're all around me. But if you're looking for survivability, Amish people, hands down, are going to be looking at all the rest of you out there going, ha, ha, ha. We told you so. We told you so. Oh my God. Creative Redundancy, how you doing? Good to see you out there. Hey, Jay. Hi, Ben. Hope you're doing well. Long time no see. I am doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. How you doing, AJ? How are you and mom and dad? What's up in pro wrestling? Mr. Cool, how are you? Where did I get my buckets? I got them. I got them, believe it or not, a long time ago on eBay. On eBay, and it was a company that's called Emergency Essentials. Okay. Now, to be honest with you, I don't even know if that company exists anymore. You would have to look it up online. Emergency Essentials. Now, at one time they were big. Okay. And so I went through Emergency Essentials. I bought my seeds through them. I bought my Mylar bags through them. Bought the 5-gallon buckets for them, and they'd sell in bulk. What a great company! I looked at a lot of other companies out there that didn't even come close to what Emergency Essentials had to offer, and their prices were good at the time. And so that's how I got started with the 5-gallon buckets. Now you can go to Tractor Supply and get food grade buckets for $3. Okay. Not these kind of lids. Now, if Tractor supplies these kind of lids, then you're set, right? But it's going to run you a couple bucks. Those lids run about $19, or at least the last time I looked, they run about $19. But it's worthy. It's a good investment. No Amish around me, but there's a lot of Mennonites. Yeah. Well, Mennonites count, I suppose, too, right? But they're living on modern convenience. They can drive cars. They can have electric in their houses, right? Right. And there's a history about Amish and Mennonites and what happened in the past. The past is the past. I actually have greens growing outside, and it's only April. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm in zone 6 and planted my sunflower seeds and planted my corn here a couple days ago. And in the next couple days, I'm going to be planting my bush beans, Blue Lake bush beans. I love Blue Lake. And they grow pretty fast, too. Got some black seeded Simpson lettuce. It serves no purpose whatsoever except to fill your tummy, give you some roughage, I suppose. But there ain't no vitamins in black seeded Simpson lettuce, at least not enough to 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 brag about. But I'll tell you, the black seeded Simpson lettuce, guess what? Within 45 days, you're already plucking it from the garden. 45 days. And then you can go ahead and with a pair of scissors, right? Black seeded Simpson lettuce, chop her down, and it'll grow back. It'll grow back. Thank you, Mister. Thank you. What's up, Pro Wrestling? Mister Cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Grandpa's Place said Mormons are the ones that are preppers. Get to know a few, and they can help you learn about storage and prepping. Well, I'll tell you. Speaking of, now Grandpa's Place has seen me do this before. Let me all show you something, okay? Now, if you're fortunate enough, get yourself to these secondhand stores, thrift stores, and look at their library of books, okay? Look at the books. Go through the book section. You never know what you're going to find. First aid books, which are important, by the way, gardening books, tons of them. Go to your thrift stores, mom and pop stores, and look at the books. If they got prepping books, buy them, okay? Buy them. This book right here, all right, the LDS, the Mormons put out this book right here, this Prepper's Manual. And Grandpa's Place is correct. This book is chock full of information, everything that you need to know about preparing yourself. All right? I'm serious, folks. They talk about everything. If the grid goes down, what are you going to do? It talks about first aid. What are you going to do? Do you know anything about first aid? It has everything in here that you could possibly imagine, right? It talks about having that second place prepared, right? It talks about your go-to bags, right? Everything you need to know. Everything generators. Look at that. What happens if there's no gas? What are you going to do next? I mean, seriously. This book is chock full of information. How many pages are in this? And this they update it. Okay, they do update these manuals. 505 pages. 505 pages of information that you need to know about simply being prepared. This is one of the greatest investments you could ever get. Now, write that down, folks. Go on eBay and see how much this book is going for. All right? Used or new. Check it out. Go to your mom and pop stores. Go through the books. Iron Dog knows all about that, right? Iron Dog knows about all going to these secondhand shops and stuff. He's always getting a deal. Craigslist, what have you. If I taught you any information tonight at all, let this be the most important one, okay? Knowledge in books. Knowledge in books. Well, Cab 7, I've got the internet. I can look it up a lot quicker than I can in that old book that you got. Bullshit. What's going to happen if the grid goes down? You got no electricity. Are you going to be getting up on the internet? I don't think so. Ain't going to be no internet. Books of knowledge. Go back to the old time when we used to read books all the time, right? Before the computer came out, this is what we were doing. We'd be sitting here reading, right? Most of your preps come from a thrift store. There you go, Iron Dog. There you go. Listen, I'm telling you, I brag about Iron Dog 63 because he has shared so much information over the years. Okay, I've known Iron Dog 5-6 years, probably even longer than that. Anyhow, Iron Dog has shared so much information, right? And some people, they could care less about that information that he's putting out there. Grandpa's Place is another guy, okay, that shares information. But there's some people out there that they don't reap that information. Oh, fuck that. I don't care. That's bullshit. Nah. And then there's that one day that you find yourself stuck. And these guys that are giving this information out for free, by the way, they're giving it out for free. They're trying to help you out. They're trying to help you out. You know what I'm saying? So enough of calling them people crazy people. They're actually very smart. And they're simply trying to help you out. Mr. H, how you doing? Sandra said, I got that book. It's a very good book. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, it is. And who cares if the book is used, okay? Now, when you go to eBay, it's going to say, when it comes to the book section, they'll tell you the condition of the book, right? Who cares if it's used, right? As long as all the pages are there and it's readable, who cares the condition of the book? It's the information that's important, right? Jenny says, you know those screw-on lids, Cab 7 for the buckets? I looked Home Depot has them for $7.35. $7.35? Are you serious? Can you do me a favor, Jenny? Jenny, can you do me a favor? Put a link out in the chat. I want to check that out. $7.35. Holy crap! I was getting them for $19. Holy crap! Hey, Backroads 82, how you doing? I'm doing good. I thought I saw someone out there. Did I see? There's someone else out there. I thought it's Marcus DP. Marcus, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Trust me, I'm going to get to this food prepping machine here in just a minute. Canning, dehydrating, and preserving for tomorrow. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let me tell you right now. My brother, Iron Dog 63, knows everything about canning. Right? Any day of the week, he can go to where he stores his prep food, stuff that he canned. Any day of the week, pull something off the shelf, put it up in a pot, and cook it and eat it right there because he's prepared himself. Visor Murdo. Merhaba. Let's go done. Backroads 82 said, doing good. Just got out of work, said Marcus TP. Marcus, we're talking about preparing food. That's what this live stream is all about, just simply preparing food. Okay, let's go. Check it out, folks. Jenny Marceth just put the Home Depot link out there. I'm looking right now. By God, that's the lid. That is the lid. Folks, that is a good investment. Okay, $7.95. By God. $7.95. You better get them at that price because I was getting them at $19 and some change. $7.95 right now at Home Depot. God, wow. Now it comes in two pieces, all right? It comes with the rim. Now I'm going to be honest. You're going to need one of those rubber mallets to knock it down onto the 5-gallon bucket. All right? Because they're a bastard to try to put on with your hands. So you're gonna need a mallet, one of those rubber mallets, to get the rim on there first, right? And once you got that on there, you just screw the lid right on. You're good to go. You applied for a VP. Nice. Good luck. Good luck on your VP there. Murdo. Good luck. Thank you, Jenny Marceth, for putting that link out there. There you go, folks. Listen, the link is out there for those lids. I behoove you to go out and invest in those. Get some 5-gallon buckets over at Tractor Supply. They're all food grade, okay? Food grade bucket. Get these lids for $7.35 over at Home Depot and start investing in them. A lot of uses for 5-gallon buckets. Iron Dog put out a link as well. My mega food pantry video was done about 8 months ago. I have twice as much now as I did then. Check it out, folks. All right? Iron Dog's not just putting out there for his own sake. He's putting it out there for you too. Thank you, Iron Dog. I appreciate it, brother. Shepherd's Homestead. How you doing, man? Talking about living off grid. Check out my brother Shepherd's place. Or Shepherd's Homestead. Shepherd's place. I had Grandpa's place in mind there. Check out Shepherd's Homestead, all right? Another great channel. Talking about stepping off the grid and living off a piece of land and trying to make it, right? It ain't easy. And you could simply see this by watching his live streams. All right? Another great channel to go to. Shepherd's Homestead. Thank you, Jenny, for putting out that link for those lids. Thank you so much. Iron Dog said, good night, all. Remember, tomorrow may come, but will it be the tomorrow you want or the tomorrow you hope for? And I've always said tomorrow's not promised. So all you got is the moment right now. So, Iron Dog, thank you, brother, for sharing the information that you did. Thank you for being a part of this. I appreciate it, man. Kit Kat, the Lioness, how are you doing? Stopping in to say, hey, Ben, nice seeing you and sending you a I'll take the hug. I'll take the hug. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shepherd's Homestead, I'm doing good. I thought I'd go a little a little different direction tonight and talk about some prepping, prepping things. Try to help some people out a little bit. You know what? 90% of the people, like, oh, who cares about this information? It's just something to do. Watch Cab 7, just talk gibberish, right? But then there might be that one person out there, and I go, you know what? I like what Cab 7 has to offer right now, and I'm going to start getting into prepping. So I'm doing this for that one person out there that finds this interesting, right? All right, I'm doing it for you. All right. Now I've got my machine here that I'm going to pull down. Damn cord on this is so short. It's only like 2 feet long. So I'm going to have to adjust the camera so you can see exactly what the hell I'm doing. Oh, God. I need to clean my work surface here. I've got too much going on. Hold on a second. Give me just a second to get this prepared, okay? Give me just a second. God dang, what a crappy mess. Hold on a second. Hold on. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm going to use my lamp to set my camera on. Okay. Bear with me here. I know the camera's like all over the damn place. I'm sorry about that. Jeez, Louise. Come on, camera. Okay. All right. Jeez. Okay. All right. There we go. It's got dust all over it. All right. This is your heat seal right here. All right. There's your heat seal, and there's a heat pad up here. This is your heat pad element. Okay. And this will get nice and toasty warm. And then that's what seals your bag together, okay? That's what seals your bag together. Let's see if you can see everything I'm doing. Okay. Can you see the buttons up here? No, you can't. There, now you can. Okay. This is your vacuum seal button, right here. And this is your seal button. So initially you're going to use your vacuum seal button, right? And it's going to take all the air out of your bag that you're preparing. And then the light will shut off. And then you'll reseal the bag again. I like to do it 2 or 3 times. I like to seal that bag 2 or 3 times because I don't trust in just one seal. So there's your seal. And it'll shut off only a few seconds, right? So what we're going to do is take some elbow noodles. We're going to take some elbow noodles here, and I'm going to measure them out. I like to measure it out in 2 cups, okay? 2 cups worth of noodles, elbow noodles. These are great value noodles, okay? The cheap bastards. And this is the big box. This is what, 3 pounds elbow noodles, okay? 3 pounds elbow noodles right here. I'm going to open this up. Got a 1 cup measuring scoop right here, okay? Stainless steel 1 cup measuring scoop. And I'm going to dig up in this box, get 2 cups, and then put them in this bag, okay? Open up the end here and pour your contents in the bag. There's 1 cup, 1 cup. All right, 2 cups. There you go. Look at all that. Look at all that. 2 cups noodles. Going to open up the lid, and what I'm going to do is show you. You put your bag along the top here, like so. Okay. Your heating element is underneath here. Okay. Now this bag could use some cotton because it's too damn big. What was I doing? Was I doing 2 cups or 4 cups? Oh, I was doing 4 cups. That's why. That's why. Sorry about that. I'm just talking to myself. 4 cups noodles. Not 2 cups, 4 cups. I like to have leftovers. All right, so we got 4 cups noodles in there, right? Now I'm going to put this down. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the seal button. You see that little red light? Now it's going to turn off. And what it's doing right now is heating up that heating pad. Only takes a few seconds. It's going to eventually turn off. Okay, there you go. Lift it up, close it back down again, and we're going to hit that seal button once again. We're going to get that heating pad warmed up nice. J. Mac Oregon said, I just got a ham radio cab for prepping reasons. Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. Great investment, ham radio. There you go. Okay, right along the edge here. Okay, now watch, folks. All right. Okay, and lock it into place. Now I'm going to press vac and seal button right here. Now watch the air disappear out of this bag. Okay, what it's telling me is that I don't got it lined up right. Okay, let me do a little adjustment here. Try not to have any wrinkles in that bag, okay? Okay, I can cut a little bit more off. Hold on a second. Let me cut a little bit more off here. There we go. Now we're going to get her. Okay, once again. Now I've been using this machine for about, I'd say 6 years, maybe 7 years. It's never broke down on me. It has treated me well. Okay, let's try this again. Son of a bitch. Don't make a liar out of me, damn it. Come on, I'm on film. There we go. See, now I just sucked all the air out of that. A green light is on. Now it's going to turn off here in a second. All right, there we go. Wait until the lights go off. All right, the lights went out. Open it up and look. See that seal marks, that line? Look at that. Now that's not good enough for me. I'm not happy with that. I'm going to do it again. But instead of hitting the vac seal mark, because I don't need to hit the vac anymore, I'm going to hit that seal. Now I like to do this 2 or 3 times to each bag. All right. I want to make sure that air ain't going to get back up into that bag. Okay. The light went off. Simply all you got to do is lift up the lid. Now you got 2 lines across the top. See that? I don't know how well you can see that. 2 seal lines, right? 2 seal lines. There you go. And I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to do it one more time. There we go. Wait for the light to go out. There you go. Light went out. Okay. Now on this excess piece of plastic up here, this is where I'm going to write the date when I did this, okay? So today is the 27th of April. So I'm going to go 0, 4, and it's the 27th. And the year is 2021. There you go. Okay? There you go. And I do that with every bag I create. Gotcha? All right. Look at that. Solid. Nice and solid. These machines are great to have. I'm telling you, folks. Now, at the time, I think I paid maybe $30 for this machine. It's a V2244. A V2244. And it's called a Food Saver. Got it at Walmart. All right. So we've got 4 cups of elbow noodles prepared. All I got to do is throw this in the container that I throw them in, and it'll sit there for the next maybe 5 years. It'll sit for 5 years. Now we're gonna go ahead and do that again. Okay, I'm gonna put in 4 cups of elbow noodles. 4 cups. Like I said, the reason why I'm putting in 4 cups is because I like to have leftovers, okay? Nothing wrong with having leftovers. As long as you know that you're going to eat them, go ahead. There's 2 cups, okay. Jenny Marcette said, we've got one of those machines. Heck yeah, what a great investment. 3 cups. Story Dory, how you doing? Been a while. Hope you're doing well. There you go. 4 cups. Okay, 4 cups. Let's go ahead and do this again. Put it along the heating element, right? Try to keep that bag as flat as you can. All right. Hold on a second. Okay. Lock it into place. Hit vacuum seal. Look at that. This time it worked right off the bat. Wait for those indicator lights to turn off. All right. Unlock it. There you go. Once again, it's sealed. See that seal line? Look at that. I'm going to do it 2 more times. So now just hit the seal button. All this does is heat up the heating element, right? Thomas Jordan, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Robert Kennedy, how you doing? Emery Kuzo. Emery Kuzo. Alaikum salam. Huskalden. Okay, we're going to do it a 3rd time. 3rd time to seal it. There you go. Been working, so not online as much as I'd like. I understand. Well, I'm glad that you're working there, Thomas. Nice to know that you got a job, brother. A lot of people are out of work. Back row J2 said, those are great. I really like the one I have. Mind to self. Don't try to vacuum seal a Twinkie again. Oh, God, no. Oh. Well, listen. A Twinkie is going to taste like a Twinkie is going to taste like a Twinkie. I don't care if it's been mashed down or if it's in log shape. Either way, it's going to taste good. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. All right, the bag's been sealed 3 times. Look at that. 3 seal marks. See them? Okay. Take my marker. We're going to put the date on there. All right. Put the date on there. Okay, so it's the 4th month, right? Oh, okay, 4/27, because today's the 27th of 2021. There you go. There you go. So now I got two meals ready to go. 2 meals. It's as simple as that, folks. You know, take some time out on a weekend, on a Saturday or Sunday, and do this, right? If you're the working type, folks, and you don't have time to do it on the weekdays, do it on the weekends. You're going to thank yourself that you've got these prepared meals. I'm telling you. I only have a job till tax season is over, so I take as many hours as possible. Exactly. Exactly, Thomas. Kuzo, I'm right here, brother. I'm right here. All right, so we got 2 bags down. Now I don't know if I've got enough. I might have enough in here to do a 3rd bag. I might. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Now, these are the 3-pound boxes of elbow macaroni noodles, right? Elbow macaroni noodles. They're the big box. Okay. There's 2 cups. By God, I might have to open up another box. Dadgummit, I might just have to open up another box. Yeah. There's 3 cups. 3 cups. And etc. And etc. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put 3.5 cups because I don't want to open up another box. Because then I'll be stuck doing this all damn night. If you only realize how many boxes of elbow macaroni noodles I need to prep, I'd be doing this for hours. Hold on a second. Okay. Okay, like we did on the other 2 bags, put along the heat pad, right? Come down on the bag. Okay. Now the machine's going to tell you that it's not placed properly. It's not placed properly, so. Lay it along the line. Okay, down. There we go. There we go. Maybelle, how you doing tonight? Good to see you out there. I'm a chef of cookers, bro. Amory Kuzo. Nina, how you doing, girl? So good to see you out there. Hope you're doing well. Look. Okay. Now you know me. I've got to do this like 3 times. Got to do it 3 times. I don't trust just one seal. I got to do it 2 or 3 times. And the reason why I say that is because in the past I've learned by doing this where I've made mistakes, right? And just sealed it once and the seal broke. Uh-huh. Yeah, the seal broke. And do it a 3rd time. There we go. ACF, how you doing, brother? Good to see you out there. How is life in West Virginia? I love me some ACF. That guy, he is the epitome of my brother. We don't talk too often. We don't, but we've known each other a long time. But I know damn well that ACF will always be there for me. He'll always be there for me, right? And I'll always be there for him. He's a good person, really is. Okay, let me get that date up on here again. Okay, 4/27/2021. There you go. Right? That's 3 meals now that I've already prepared in front of y'all. Ben, we have the same machine, but as his wife, I love it. Heck yeah. I've had this machine for it's either 6 or 7 years now. And for one of these machines to last you that long, that's pretty amazing. Okay, that's pretty damn amazing. This is a Food Saver V2244. I got it up at Walmart, if any of you are wondering. And they still sell the Food Saver. Okay, it's changed a little bit over the years, but these machines are fantastic. If y'all only realized how many thousands of bags I have sealed, and I mean thousands. Amray Kuzo for turkey. Yes. Do you have the attachment to do lids on canning jars? I have the attachment, but have never tried it. Yeah. Matter of fact, right here, there's the accessory port, right? I have never tried. I don't can anything. Let's be honest. Cab 7 doesn't can anything. I do everything that you just saw me do here. That's how I prepare all my meals. Let's see. What did ACF have to say there? Said, been great. Getting prettier by the day. Absolutely, Ben. Call anytime. See, there you go. That's one, ACF and me are going to have that lifelong friendship, that brotherhood. Okay, so now we're going to do some rice, okay? And what I've got here is Calrose rice, Botan, right there, Calrose rice. This is 5 pounds right here. Now, what I do recommend, white rice only, folks. Okay, white rice only. Brown rice does not hold as long. It doesn't store well. White rice only. All right, that's just a tip from old Cab 7. Do not invest in brown rice for long storage. No. Okay, let's open up this bag of rice. All right, we're good to go. Dig up in there and get a cup of rice. There you have it. Any bugs moving around in there? No, I don't see no bugs. Don't got no bugs. All right, let's get that first cup in the bag here. Now, like I said earlier, you can use Mylar bags. I preference these plastic see-through bags, okay? I want to see what's in the bag. And with Mylar bags, you can't do that. Okay, cup number 2. Okay, that's 2 full cups of rice right there. All right, 2 full cups of rice. Now we're going to have to cut the bag down quite a bit. Okay. Two full cups of rice. Put the bag along the heating element, right? Come down. Hit that button. Nice. Now, as long as this bag does not open up, it's going to be good for the next 25 years. All right? It's going to be good for the next 25 years. Tina, Thoma, I use same bags, Dayton. What's in it? Love it. Ha! Nice. Yeah, I want to see what I've got stored. Those Mylar bags, the only way I can tell is by what I write on it. Okay. That was the second seal. We're going to seal her one more time. One more seal. Now, some of you are content with just sealing it one time, and that's fine. I like to do it 3 times. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, there we go. All right, what do I do with my marker? There it is. Okay. So here we go. April 27, 2021. There you go. First bag of rice, 2 cups in there, right? 2 cups. And trust me, that's going to make plenty of rice. Once it's been cooked, it's going to make plenty of rice. Okay. We're going to do another bag. All right, all right. I hope that you're all enjoying this. You know, I thought I'd do something a little bit different tonight. Something educational, right? Something educational. And I'm probably going to do more of these prepping kind of videos down the road, along with some gardening videos, just to simply help all you out, right? Give you some tips on some gardening methods and some prepping methods, right? Because I enjoy doing both of those kind of things. Not everyone's into that, and I get it, right? I get it. Gardening is time consuming. Doing this prepping stuff is time consuming, right? I get it. I do. Let's grab some more rice. Gonna do 2 cups. 2 cups of rice. But I'm glad that you're all here. I really do appreciate it. And for those that have shared out this live stream, thank you so much. You know, I wish we had more people in here, because more people need to know about this. There's so many people out there that are unprepared, right? They're just simply not prepared. And they don't want to have any part of doing this kind of stuff. But they're going to be the people that are going to be complaining when they say, I don't got no food. I don't got no food. Well, by God, you had a chance. There we go. Ben, love your garden videos so much, and your prepping videos also. Hope you're being safe. I sure am there, Maybell. Thank you so much. And I hope the same for you, that your garden is growing well and that you and yours are being safe out there. I take my meat out of the package for freezer meat, good compact storage in the freezer. See, and that's what we do too, right? Take the meat out of the packaging. Let's say you got the 9-piece chicken breast, okay? Chicken breast. Skinless, boneless chicken breast. Take it out of its original packing and do what I'm doing right here, right? put whatever you need, 2, 3, 4 slices, or whatever your family size is. And like I said earlier, the nice thing about these bags and doing it this way, storing your food this way, no freezer burnt, folks. When you put stuff up in a Ziploc bag, all right, I don't care how good you think you might be, you are not going to get all the air out of it by putting your hand on it and pushing the excess air out, okay? You ain't going to do it. And because of that space that you've left behind, it's gonna cause freezer burn. All right, and ain't no one like to eat freezer burnt food. I'll tell you, ain't no one like to eat freezer burnt food. Oh my God! So you got to throw it out. Damn it! So I'm telling you right here, this is the best way to do it. Your food's going to taste as fresh as the day that you packed it. All right. So now, like I said, I like to do it 3 times. 3 times. I learned a lot for sure, Kat. I am hooked now. I am going to start doing this more. Awesome, Sandra. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. This gives us all a hobby. Love it. I'll tell you, a great way to pass a Saturday is doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Is preparing is prepping. Okay, let's see. Once again, let me grab the marker and put the date when I did this. Okay, so it is 4/27/2021. Okay, it's been sealed 3 times, this bag. There's the date. And we clearly know that's rice up in that bag, okay? Now, in a Mylar bag, unless you're pretty knowledgeable with what foods are in Mylar bags, right? You're not going to know. I want to see what's inside my bag. So now we got we got 2 bags of rice done. 3 bags. We got 3 bags of elbow macaroni noodles done. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start on our 3rd bag here, okay? 3rd bag of rice. Now there's nothing wrong with having a little extra, right? So if you want some leftovers, add a little bit more rice, right? To whatever your family size is. It's like Dad's gonna eat, he's gonna eat 2 helpings. Well, then add a little bit more rice to the bag. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Lift up the lid here. Place her along the heating element. Yep. Down we go. Cute kitty, how you, oh, sorry about that. I mean, yeah, cute kitty, how you doing? Cab, it will keep all the bugs out. Exactly. Hey, Margarita Gonzalez, how you doing, girl? Big old hugs to you. Big old hugs. Hug. Oh my goodness. You could even put donuts in them. Well, I don't think I'd want to put donuts in here. They'd be pretty flattened out. They'd be more like pancakes. I tell you, these machines are pretty strong. Never knew that you could do donuts and pastry. And yeah, exactly. I didn't know that either. I would never want to put a donut in here. I would somehow mistake it for a pancake. Where's the syrup? Survival foods. Rice and noodles and beans. Exactly. Exactly, Jenny. That's exactly right. Okay. Did it 3 times. I'm going to cut this excess off here. This is my third bag of rice. 2 cups per bag because that will service our needs, right? 2 cups per bag. Okay, so April 27th, 2021. Okay, there's my third meal of rice. Look at that. Check it out. Now, here's a tip. From time to time, wherever you store your bags of food at, right? Wherever you store them at, from time to time, open up those storage units, right? That you put your food in, whether it be a 5 gallon bucket or those big plastic totes, okay? And check to see if the seals have been broken on these food items. If they have, then use them, all right? Use them up first. Now, normally I don't have problems like that, right? I don't have problems with them breaking open. Let's see here. We're going to start on another bag of rice because I still got enough in here to do another bag. Once again, thank for those people that are here. I don't know how many people are watching. How many people do we got watching this live stream right now? Does anyone know how many? Because I can't see it. But for the people that are watching this right now, thank you so much for coming over here to Cab 7 and watching this. You know, I try to help out people every day. I try to help out people every day in different ways. And this is one of those ways is to simply educate you, right? I don't have to do this if I didn't want to, but I want to do this. I want to help you out, right? I want to help you out. Okay. Patty E, absolutely. Absolutely. You sure can. Matter of fact, I've also done the bags of oatmeal. You know the little packets of oatmeal? Those little per serving packets? Done the same thing. Yep. You sure can. All right. Here's another tip for all you good people out there. We got 15 watching. Okay. Damn that. Yeah, I'm glad that all 15 people are watching, but it's pretty sad because I think a lot of people need to know about this. A lot of people. I wish there were a few thousand people in here. By God, people need to know about this. And you know what? Some people are oblivious. They have no idea that there's a machine out there called a food saver that can take oxygen out of a bag, right? And have your food last for 25 years. There's some people out there that have no idea. All right, sealed 3 times. Go ahead and put the date up on it. I think I could do one more of these. Okay, April 27th, 2021. There you go. Add that to my other. So right now we're up to 4 meals of rice, 3 meals of elbow macaroni noodles, right? Okay, here's my other tip. Here's my other tip when storing food. little shy there. There we go. Here's the other tip. When you go out and buy food that you know that you're going to eat. Okay? Buy food that you know that you're going to eat. That it's not going to sit up on your shelves for the next 3 years. And then you look in the cupboard and go, oh, gee, that's out of date. I got to throw that out. Okay? Then you're wasting food. Only buy food that you know that you and your family is going to eat. The same thing with gardening. Grow only things in your garden that you and your family are going to eat, right? Don't waste food. Check that out. Check that out. This machine has been a godsend. And for it to last for as long as it has, 6 or 7 years, I can't remember if it's 6 or 7. And it's done thousands and thousands of these bags. I'm not kidding, folks. It has literally done thousands. And to last this long, it's definitely paid for itself. I'm telling you, it has definitely paid for itself. It's like 29 bucks at Walmart uh, when I did buy it. Okay, seal it one more time. And what a great way to pass off a Saturday or a Sunday, simply preparing you and your family, right? And you won't regret it. What a nice convenience. All right, so for a day or two, it's like, oh God, I don't really want to do this, right? But 2 months down the road, you could be going, thank God I did that. Thank God I did that. Once again, April 27th, 2021. Okay, we're up to 4 meals of rice now. Check that out. All right, do I got enough in here? You know what? Well, we're going to see. I might have enough to do one more bag. Yes, we do. Okay. Got just enough. Got just enough. Look at that. There's maybe a tablespoon left in there. A tablespoon. And you know what? I'm going to just add it to this bag. I'm just going to go ahead and throw it in with this bag. Look. Look. See? There you go. All right. Nice. Cut off the excess here. Okay. Put it along the seal line. Right, right. Vac seal. Because there are a lot of people out there that be able to eat the food that you can't eat or that you won't eat. Yeah, that's right. Backroads 82, hey, thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I want you to have yourself an awesome night, okay? Take care, my friend. All right. This is the last bag of rice. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. All right. I was meaning to get this done, and I've been holding off from doing it because I was too lazy to do it, to be honest with you. So I thought, what the heck, Why not just do a live stream showing people how to do this? And it's not as boring then because I'm teaching, right? I'm teaching. All right, 4/27, 2021. Final bag of rice. All right. The machine is called the Food Saver. Okay, it's the Food Saver. Check that out. It's called the Food Saver, and this is machine number V2244. Now they don't make this machine anymore. All right, I'm sure it's gotten uh, a little bit more elaborate as the years have passed. This machine is approximately 6 to 7 years old, but this is what I've used. And I have used this for thousands and thousands, I mean, literally thousands and thousands of meals. And it's never broke down. It has treated me well. It really has. So I'm going to put this back up where it was at. Hmm. Okay, I'm going to bring the camera back up so you can see me. I don't want to see Cab. I don't want to see that mug. Do I got that set up? Okay. Well, I suppose that's good enough for right now. So check this out. Check this out. In the whole time, if you've been here this whole live stream, look what I've got accomplished. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 bags of rice. All right. 2 cups in each bag. Not only have we prepared rice, but also during this live stream, I opened up a 3-pound box of elbow macaroni noodles and got 3 meals out of that. That's 9 meals. I'm ready to go for 9 days. All right, serving up 2 people with a little extra, right? In case we have a visitor or something like that, I've got enough for a third person. All right. Now it took me a little longer because I'm teaching you, right? Now, if I didn't have you, I would have been more focused and I've been able to go through a lot more bags than what I did. But I wanted to show you how simple it is and how important it is to be prepared. Okay. There's nothing wrong with being prepared. I've been doing this for years. And you know what? I got to give myself a pat on the back. There have been some times in my past where I was desperate. I didn't know about this stuff. At the time, I didn't. But now that I know about it, if an emergency comes up, if the electric goes out, I know how to cook up some food, right? I know how to start a fire. I got a fire pit in my backyard, got firewood. I've got the food, and I've got a pot and a pan. I'm good to go. So I hope that helped all of you out there just a little bit. And there might be that one person that might be interested enough into getting to do exactly what I just did. Also, got the 5-gallon buckets back here, right? 5-gallon buckets, and the lids on them are quite unique, right? It's a 2-piece unit, and Jenny Marceth put a link out there. Jenny, do you still got that link that you can put it out in the chat? All right, these lids are worth their weight in gold. They really are. It's a waterproof gas, or it's a waterproof gasket. Waterproof gas. It's a waterproof lid that has a rubber rand or a gasket in it to prevent anything from getting in or out of your buckets, your 5-gallon buckets. They're worth it. And Jenny was saying that they're $7.34 over at Home Depot. I was buying them at $19 a lid. So they've went down in price over the years. So, God, that's a bargain. $7.34. Oh, hell yeah. Food grade bucket. All right. You can get those over at Tractor Supply. Um, Now I don't know about Home Depot and about Lowe's. I don't know if their 5-gallon buckets are food grade. Now I do know that they are over at Tractor Supply because they cater to farm animals, right? So you got to have food grade buckets. Brad and Jen Outdoors said, hope all and Chad are having a great night or day. Heck yeah. No need to be ashamed. We all have those days, Cav. You are human. Oh, I'm not ashamed. Trust me, I'm not ashamed. Ben, you are absolutely 100% right. Do not waste food, any food. There's people out there that have nothing. That's exactly right. Jenny, thank you. Okay, Home Depot. If you're interested in those lids, that's where you get them at, okay? Now, I know that Home Depot and Lowe's both sell 5-gallon buckets, okay? One is orange and one is blue. But I don't know if they're food grade, okay? You'll have to find that out for yourself. But I do know the ones that over at Tractor Supply are food grade. All right. So these are the bags I use. Get them over at Walmart, okay? Food saver bags. Now this one happens to come with 5 rolls, and those are the measurements, right? Look at the bottom of the box there. There's the measurements of what you get. There you have. Now this ran me, I think, $43. Now $43 might sound like a lot of money. Trust me, it is worth it. You're investing in you and your family. All right. I think that's a little important. You and your family. Okay. $43. Oh yeah, it's worth it. And then if you're looking on information about just simply being prepared, everything from gas grills to those ICB totes to how to start a fire, how to dress for wintertime, what's the best part of the country to be in during the summertime or during the wintertime, right? How to grow gardens. Everything you need to know is in this manual. 504 pages. The Mormon Church puts this out, LDS, okay? Latter-day Saints, LDS. Preparedness Manual. These run about $25, $35. But you can find these on uh, eBay. All right, you can find them on eBay in used condition and get them a hell of a lot cheaper, right? Now I got this one off of eBay, and I think I paid $12 for it with the shipping, $12. Trust me, it's worth it. I'd even pay 35. The brand new price, it's worth it, folks. I'm telling you, it is chock full of information, everything you need to know about preparedness, everything. First aid, everything. Okay? Look at that. Tiny homes, everything from tiny homes. Oh my goodness. Look at that. 504 pages of knowledge right there, all about preparedness. And what a great investment for you and your family. So there you have it. I've got 9 meals of food sitting in front of me right now, and they're going to go to a storage bin, right? And they're going to sit there for years to come. Not only that, when I first started out this live stream, that bucket right there with the black lid on it has water in it that I put in there in 2016. 2016. So I opened it up in front of the people that were here at the time of this live stream, and I filled up a bottle of water from there, and I drank it. And it tasted almost exactly the same way it did when the water went in there on that very first day. So, nothing wrong with storing water, but make sure that you get this lid, right? With that rubber gasket in the lid, built into the lid, right? And your water will last a long, long time to come. Ain't nothing getting in, ain't nothing getting out, all right? And I've never seen an expiration date on a river. All right, I've never seen an expiration date on a lake. So water is good as water will last your lifetime and beyond. Right, just store it correctly. Brad and Jen Outdoors. Hey, thanks for being a part of this live stream. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good night. All right. Now I'll be doing more videos like this, and sometimes I'll be doing the same kind of video. All right. You'll go, "Oh, I've already seen this before." Well, it doesn't mean that you got to stick around. All right. I don't want to bore you to death, but there's a lot of people in this world that need to know about what I just shared tonight. It's simply called being prepared, preparing food, right? And I hope that it helps some of you out there that didn't know anything about this. Once again, my sister Lulu Love You and Jenny out there have been putting out links for Tractor Supply, okay, where you can get the 5-gallon buckets. Now I don't know if they sell the lids over there too. I'm not sure. They might, but they do sell them at Home Depot. Okay, so there's a link for Home Depot to where you can get these screw-on lids. Right? What a great investment. And then you can go over to Tractor Supply and get the buckets. I'll tell you, I've got enough food set aside that I'm good for a year. I've got enough meals that I'm good for a year. So if the grocery stores were to close out, right? If the grocery stores were to close out in our local town, that's okay. I'm good for a year. Walmart has those bags for $38.96. There you go. So now, see, I bought it for $43 online. But if you go to Walmart, $38.96, maybe they dropped the price by $5. I ain't going to complain about that. They both are lids. So now Walmart might sell those lids. I'm not sure. You'd have to check online to see if they did. I ordered mine on Amazon. There you go. Amazon does the same thing. That's right. Now you might be paying a different price. I found, listen, this is the experience I've had, folks. Okay. Now I love me some Amazon, and I love me some eBay. But by my experience, I found that things on eBay are a little bit cheaper than they are at Amazon. This is just by my experience over the years, right? Things on Amazon just happen to be a little bit more expensive. I don't know why, but they are. So I prefer to go through eBay. Hey, nothing wrong with saving a couple bucks, right? Now, the information that I shared with all of you out there is stuff that I've done myself, right? This is what I've experienced myself over the years. And I'm not going to share information with you that's crap information, right? I know what works, what has worked for me. And if it's going to work for me, it's bound to work for you too. And that's why I like to share the information that I do, just to help you out a little bit. And it's free. You don't got to pay for it, right? My information is free. Cab, I'll never be bored if you put out the same video again and again and again. I learned so much from you in the past, and thank you in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Amen, sister. So good live stream, another good live stream here from Cab Salmon Ben. Thank you for joining me and being a part of this. Tell your friends, if you don't mind, tell your friends about this place. All right, this channel, Cab 7. Um, I'm gonna be doing more videos, more live streams here at this channel, especially during this time of year, the summertime when it's gardening season, right? And it's actually a little bit more fun to do preparedness during the summertime than it is the wintertime. Anyway, that's just me. But thank you for joining me. Hey, I want you to all take care of yourselves, okay? Take care of each other. Remember to pass the love and the peace forward. There's some people out there that could use it. Trust me, in the world that we're living right now, it is chaotic. And to pass a little bit of love and peace along to someone else, say, it can make a difference in a person's day. And before I leave, come here. Come here. No, I'm not going to tell you a secret. Get over here. Come here. Y'all need a hug. Oh, man, oh, man. And a hug never hurt anyone, okay? Big hugs to all of you out there.